Hello, everybody. If you don't see this live button, it means I'm no longer live. That means you need to message the page to get a reading. And if you message the page, you can get a reading. Hi, Ashley. September's my special for September is 30-minute mediumship reading for $30. So if you would like to jump up on that, it's for September only. You can do that. Hi, my Krista. How are you? Oh, look, that's going to let me share today. I like it when it lets me share. It makes me so excited. Sometimes it doesn't always show me the fun, the good type of share button, but this makes me happy. How is everybody? How's everybody's week? Happy Tuesday. Let's see. I'm trying to find. I haven't shared in a while, so all of my groups are all messed up. Let's see, where can I share? I can share there. How is everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm excited. We are doing tarot cards. We can do mediumship. If you want, we could also do love readings. Love readings would be $10 if you want if you would like a small love reading, I can do that as well. I'm doing good, Miss Ashley. I'm going to assume you meant to say not too bad. Or else I'm going to have to ask you what's wrong. Oh my gosh, I have to clear. There's a lot of spirits today. So I thought you meant not too bad. I had to read it twice, and then I was like, I think she meant not too bad. I also came live because I knew there was a lot of spirits hanging out, and the Leo and Feathers we're kind of going a little crazy. Leo's been barking nonstop. I was getting ready to go live anyways. I was trying to get things done. And I was like, okay, I'm going. Like, I couldn't take Leo barking anymore at people. So, at spirit. So, I'm like, I'll go live. So, if anybody would like a reading, if you have a loved one that you have been thinking about and been wanting to communicate with, now is the time because they are probably already here because Leo has been going crazy. So, I decided that it was finally time to come live. So, I hope everybody is doing well. So just come on in and say hi. I haven't used StreamYard for a while, so it seems like it's working. I know it's been a while. So I can stay on until 3 p.m. So I have, oh goodness, we're going to make me do math. I don't do math. We have an hour and 40 minutes? I don't know, till I have to go pick up the girls, and then we have dance and softball. So I think we have softball. I have to make sure Lily's okay to play softball. But I wanted to see how everybody was doing, and if anybody needed a reading, if you donate, please let me know. And if there is anywhere that you know that you can share, please feel free to share because you never know who may need a message. You could help make somebody else's day a little brighter. I'm happy, Miss Ashley. I thought you meant not too bad. At first, I was like, ooh. So how are you guys? How is everybody's week going? Let's see. Let me make sure. Is there any? I am doing that. Looks like I still have Angela and Miss Heather if they come on. Miss Angela or Miss Heather come on. They were on one of my lives last week. How do you remember what day it was? But I owe them a message from you did. My texts are not on. Yes, Miss Krista, of course. I'm here now. Let's see if I can write your name down. I like writing your name down just so I know. Okay. Let's see what's going on, my love. All payment options, if you click my nose, they should pop up, and they're all scrolling down the page, right? Or they're going this way. They're going that way. So if you would like a card reading, it's $15. Mediumship is $20. I do mini healings for $20, and then if you do want a love reading today, I will do a love reading for $10 as well. Miss Krista, let's see what's going on, Miss Krista. Miss Krista, we need to remember to breathe. I don't feel like we had the talk yet that we talked about. Is your I don't even know. Does your lower back by like your buttocks like that hurt? Yeah, like all of a sudden I'm trying to like force myself to breathe, and I'm just like, this is Krista. we're not like, I feel like there, with everything going on, it's that energy, I feel like, is all, I don't want to say collecting in you, but I feel like all that energy is in you, and we need to breathe, and we need to let it out. I got you, Miss Ashley. Some cramps. Okay, that I feel it, like I kind of felt it in front too. I think some of that, I thought some of it was me, because I think mine's coming too. But I instantly felt it in my like lower back. Does it feel like cramps? Because that's kind of like the way it felt. Like I just feel like, and that's all your root chakra. Good, you did talk. Okay. So if you did talk, maybe this is all the, like, have you been feeling like exhausted and having like a headache? Sometimes, like, when we do, like, I've noticed, like, if I do that and I finally release some things, I kind of feel my cramps go to my back. Yeah, I feel it in the back. I'm happy it went well. I don't know. Okay. All of a sudden my boobs are hurting too. So let's see what's going on. Maybe I'm just really connected to your body because I'm feeling everything now. Yes, I had that experience. I don't remember. I think it had to be last week. There was one day last week, and I went through that. So that's why your body's so tired. So what we're gonna do, I'm really pulled to your root chakra. So we're gonna go into your root chakra. Try not to hold your breath as much, okay? The reason why I was wondering if we didn't say anything was because I saw like the anchor, and I saw the anchor going, like I see the anchor going up and I see it going down. I feel a heaviness in your chest. This must be all the after effect, and I know how that feels. So we're going to work on your heart chakra and your root chakra right now. Have you been working on your Reiki too, Miss Krista? Yeah, the hormone. Yeah, I could feel it because all of a sudden my boobs usually, I've never had like the boobs when it comes to anything. So I could feel it in my boobs. Like I have back, all of a sudden, like the back cramps. I could feel your cramps everywhere. The cramps in the front, I thought maybe mine was coming. But with the boobs and everything, I don't usually get that. Okay. There's just so much energy. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to send Archangel Jophiel once. We're going to send them into your root chakra. And I feel like when I look in there, I see a lot of red and I see a lot of purple. So I'm seeing like the red for the root, and then like the purple is like, I feel like there's a lot of like in balance. I know even though you're going through that, but the hormones and that, but I feel like, I feel like your spirit knows what you need to do, but I feel like your body's feeling a lot of other things too. So I feel like it's kind of, I think that's why I'm seeing the anchor going up and down, because I feel like it's making me feel like I know what I'm supposed to be doing and how I'm supposed to be feeling. But then I feel like with other people's emotions and your empathness that you have, because you've been working on your gifts. See, I'm already healing you because it's making me tear up. Hi, Carmi. So I feel like that's what's going on. Is I feel like there's a little bit of a battle because of you knowing, and then the feelings and everything. So I want to send yellow with Jofile. Jofile wants to go in because she's gonna, like, as I see the red and the purple, like the yellow coming in is going to mix it with some green. So that's going to put some healing into it, and it's spreading your wisdom. For me, that's spreading your wisdom in there. And I feel like that's going to help with the imbalancement of this battle. Hi, Dominique. Good. I was trying to figure out how to explain it. Sometimes I just really have to think about it. And I am going to put, let's see. Yeah, I know, but okay. So we're putting a blue and white, kind of like a twisted candy cane, but blue and white. I'm putting a huge bubble around you because I want you to be able to feel more of that energy that's kind of throwing you off, because I feel like I know you have the biggest heart. So I feel like it comes in, and your natural ability is to want to heal and take care. But I want you to be able to stand your ground. And I want you to be able to feel when to. I don't know if this is going to sound bad, but I don't mean it bad when I say like back away or not. Because I feel like I'm hearing that we need to protect ourselves a little bit more. That they want you to see the balance. They want you to see, like, this is your time to be able to see the difference, seeing what it's doing to you. And the white is just the purity and being able to, I think it's going to help you see when and what is the best way to put it. I hope that makes sense, because that's what I'm hearing and that's what I'm feeling is they want you to be able to use your will, to use that strength that you have, but also being able to still be you and give it, like, if you have to say no, to be able to say it in the right way that you normally do. Okay, so when it comes to your heart chakra, I'm hearing that there's how do I put this? I feel like, stuff from the past may be coming up, or seeing things from the past and seeing things how they are now and stuff like that. Just, that could have been me, that could have been us. But then I feel like I know I didn't want to be there. I just feel like there's a lot of emotions all tying together with things coming to an end, and then the new beginning, and then the middles, and all of this is what I'm hearing. Miss Krista, have you had like a really good cry lately? Yes, that's exact. That would be exactly probably what it needs to be. Because I kind of feel it all. I was kind of seeing it like with your heart, like I was seeing like the veins or the vessels or whatever they're called. Because I'm not a doctor. Whatever those are called, I'm seeing your heart being pulled in so many directions, and I just feel like there's a huge release that needs to be released. And they're showing me like the purple for freedom. So they want you to be able to I feel like you need to free yourself. I know that sounds really weird, but if there's any crying or screaming or any emotions that you really need to let out, they're saying that we need to do this, and I feel like it'll help you with the cord cutting, because I think that's why I keep wanting to cry too, is because I feel it. Like, I feel like there's so much going on, and it's just pulling you with so many things. Let's see. So I'm gonna send in Archangel Shamuel, and I'm going. How this is gonna work is I'm going the love that she's gonna fill you with. I feel like is going. Where's it gonna go? Show me where it's gonna go, because I feel like it needs to be pulled out, and they want to put love there. She's saying that she wants to add love and add that extra love, so you have that ability to pull it out, but she doesn't want to contain what needs to be released. I don't even know if that makes sense, but this is what she's telling me. I know to me it may sound weird, but I feel like she wants to send love, but she wants things to release. So what I feel like she's going to do is what she's showing me is that I'm seeing her coming in the middle, and I feel like she's putting a nice big seed in the middle of it, so that this way, as you push, she's saying she's going to stay with you during this until you have your good cry and until you feel lighter. And she's saying she's going to sit in there, and she's going to be that seed. She's going to be that block for you. So it makes me feel like it's going to grow. And as it grows, it's going to make these cords and these feelings get to be able to be pushed out. Because she's saying you need to push it out, and as it pushes out, she says she's just gonna make sure it's filled with that love. So I'm gonna help her. It's gonna sound weird. I'm gonna help her plant herself inside your chest. So I just feel like that your heart is just so pulled. Oh, that's so pretty. I already feel lighter in your chest already. All of a sudden, I just felt like I could feel it being pushed. We need to have a good cry. Um, Sometimes it's good to have a good cry and a good talk with ourselves, even if it's, with things going on. This can be for everybody too. If you're having a bad day or you're having a hard time with certain situations, sometimes we need to sit by ourselves, have a good cry, say whatever we need to say out loud. That's another way of cutting cords too, like cutting cords to be able to release those feelings. I could already feel it a little bit lighter. All the cramps are going away. I know you may still have them, but to me, that's showing that it's going to help pull it out. It should get lighter. Um, and I did put that wall around you, so that's gonna stay with you for a while, because it's really thick. So it's gonna all of that is gonna help you to be able to try to see what you need to balance. Yes, and then sometimes things can be said to us, or something can pop up and it triggers us, and it's fine. And then it all just kind of comes down. I know how that feels. I know how to be like, "Oh, I'm so happy," and and all of that. And of course the girl school's calling. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that, Miss Krista. Lily fell at school yesterday, and she said her shoulder hurt, and then she said her elbow was hurting. Hi, Miss Donna. And she said it was still hurting today, and, I couldn't tell. She wouldn't let me touch it. So I called the nurse just to see if they could look at her again, just to make sure nothing was bad. Hi, Miss Jeanette. So, of course, they called when I decided to go live. So, let's see. Hi, Miss Diane. I figured they weren't going to call me back, so that's another reason why I didn't come. I came on late too. Anything else I need to tell Miss Krista? Miss Krista, make sure you drink plenty of water. Allow yourself to have the cry. Allow yourself to say whatever needs to come out. If there, sometimes things come out that, we don't know that needs to come out. Sometimes we say things, that just need to be out of us so we don't have to feel that way or feel those things. Sometimes I do that, and I have my moments because I'm human and I go through things too. And I have moments where, there are some things that to release those energies and those things that happen around us. And because we are empaths, sometimes we take it in. We may not be feeling those emotions. That may not be us, but since they're inside because we wanted to help loved ones or help situations, they kind of stick to us. So if we try to release those, so if there's been any hard issues going on that you've been helping friends or family or any type of loved ones with, try to sit with yourself and see if you can push any of that out, because that just may be sticking to you because you took it from them. If that makes any sense. Hi, Miss Bernadette. How have you been, my dear? And just make sure you drink water. I hope that made you feel better, because I feel better now. Miss Ashley, you are next, my dear. Who did you want to talk to, dear? And if anybody else would like a reading, you are more than welcome to donate for a reading. Just let me know if you donate. I don't always check while I am doing a reading. And because I don't always get notified, because it doesn't always like to tell me. Sometimes just the notifications just don't come through. Why is this being weird now? Cash App's making me log in and everything. Hi, Miss Brandy. How are you, my love? Not giving the time for what? Hi, Miss Angela. How are you? Do I need to make a drive up to Wisconsin? Say, well. Because I will. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. I have to log in. I got sidetracked. Cash App. I don't know why it's making me. Why does it make you have to check everything? You want me to call on top? Yes, I know how that means. Miss Krista, you can message me. It must be a lesson that's been going on, because there's some things that I can relate with that with. Yes. And that's hard. That must be why I was talking about sometimes it's good just to put yourself in a room and it's time to take care of you. Yes, I have been going through that with my parents, and then with Jeremiah, and then everything else. It's like, it does. I know exactly how that feels. That's why you need to have a good cry. When I have all that, I pluck myself out. I push all the energy that is not mine away. I put my bubble up. I put a wall up, and I have a good cry. I say what I need to say. I bring in the white light and I go into the light and I clear myself out, and it really helps. And then I feel better. I do get the headache and I do feel tired because of feeling drained and working on all that, but it does get better. Miss Anita. Okay, let's see. Miss Ashley, when I connect with Miss Anita, I instantly felt like a wave of heaviness that came to my chest first. I felt like my chest felt heavy, and then it made me want to drop my shoulders, and then my head kind of hurts and it makes me just feel exhausted. And I feel very overwhelmed. Is this her? Is this something that she was, or are you very? Is there a lot, or is there something that you're overwhelmed with? Like I'm feeling a lot of emotions. Okay, that's how she. Okay, I felt that, but then all of a sudden I felt overwhelmed, and it didn't feel. It didn't feel like spirit. It felt more like you, and I felt a lot of overwhelmed. I also I instantly saw Halloween too. I don't there were so many emotions that I felt with that. Sometimes they come they throw everything at me sometimes at once. So then I have to pick which ones to say. But I do feel like Miss Ashley, is there something that either Anita liked Halloween, or is there something that you were trying to accomplish by Halloween? That's your birthday. Okay, I saw Halloween and then she jumped to something else. So I was like, wait, what was I supposed to say about Halloween? Okay, I didn't know. And then I was like, it didn't, for some reason, I want to say it made me feel like something had to be done by Halloween. So maybe your birthday is by Halloween. So is Halloween one of your favorite then holidays? I know I'm a Thanksgiving baby, so I always like Thanksgiving. It goes so fast. Okay. Yeah, I felt like there was something. I still feel like she's showing me that I don't know. I feel like there's something that you're still trying. I don't know if if this is a special birthday either for you, but I feel like there's something that you're trying to get done, and she's saying that you are too close to the project. Okay. You want okay. That's so funny. I love it. Maybe that's what it is. She knows that, time's clicking. If you want to have a birthday party, have a birthday party, Miss Ashley. You deserve it to have a birthday party. Um, is there somebody who doesn't like wearing a seatbelt, or somebody who used to not like wearing a seatbelt? Because she keeps showing me somebody putting a seatbelt on, and then she paints a smiley face. I don't know. I don't know if somebody wasn't a big seatbelt person and they have been, but she's bringing up something about. She keeps showing me something about putting a seatbelt on, and I saw the number 8. Ha! You're That's so funny. She kept showing me that I kept seeing a seatbelt needed to be put on. Oh, that's so funny. Look at that. Your mama is still yelling at you. That's so funny. I don't know if this is your mom, but she makes me feel she has a very motherly presence. But your daughter's birthday. Okay, because I saw a seatbelt and then she was showing me the number 8, but then she went back to the seatbelt. It's your cousin. Okay, I think I said, did I say this last time about her? I don't know. She just has a very motherly presence. She's very sweet. I saw the seatbelt, so she's yelling, "It's your cousin." Okay. I could tell it was family. I need to figure, I don't have a sign for cousin. I just saw my female sign that came in. That's funny. She's yelling at you. That's so funny. I love it. I don't know what that is. Can you change that a little bit? Um, I Miss Ashley, did you guys used to do like the claw machines when you guys were little? I don't know why she's showing me like a claw machine, and she's showing me like the claw coming down and picking things up and stuff like that. I don't really, I've never seen that before, so I don't know if it's not a memory. I will ask her what it means, but all I'm seeing is like she's showing me like the whole box, and just I see the claw going down. It also makes me feel like if we're being picky about certain things too, she wants you to not be picky. I'm hearing like if there's don't like, because I see it moving, but I see it going down and then it going back up and not wanting to grab at it. So if they're she's saying that, I don't know, all I keep feeling is I feel like I want to do something but I don't, and she's saying that just go for it. She doesn't want you to hold back. She's saying it's time for you to try the new adventures. And she's showing me the two of wands, I think it is. I don't know, she's showing me one of the cards. And it makes me feel like there are some things that we want to try that we haven't tried yet, but we don't, that, our comfort zone is our comfort zone. But she's saying that she wants you to get out of your comfort zone. I know you know what the Two of Wands is, but I don't know if you have this deck or not. And of course, it's going to be like probably at the end of the deck. But she wants you to, she's saying that I just feel like she's showing, there it is. She's making me feel like you're being pushed out of your comfort zone, but you're just not going for it. And she's saying to take those opportunities, take those adventures, and take that leap into the world that you want to do. I feel like, I don't know if opportunities are being presented to you. I feel like there are some that are being presented to you, and it's not like, oh, here, do this. It's not being handed to you, but I feel like there is like, does that even make sense? Like, I feel like it's there. That's just that they just want you to take it and just allow it the ride. Yes. Okay, good. Like, I feel like they're there, and it's not like, oh, you're going to get a raise. You're going to get a new house. It's not like saying like, if you take this opportunity, your whole world's going to change. It's those opportunities that come in and say here, but you don't know what could happen if you take them. So she wants you to take them because she's saying you need to go for it. Okay. I heard something to whatever the opportunity is that I don't remember what state you're in, but she's saying to do it by winter, to take all the leaps before winter comes. I don't even know if it's winter for you, but winter, I can't remember where you live, but winter for us starts about your birthday. It depends on the year. Sometimes it snows on Halloween for us. Sometimes it doesn't snow until Thanksgiving. I don't know. The weather does whatever it wants. So anytime between, I would say October, November, whatever this opportunity is, allow it to do it. She keeps showing me a ring. And with this ring, it's making me feel like I don't know if she gave you a ring or if she's talking about somebody coming into your life. But I don't feel like you've been searching for love. I feel like, is there somebody, are we talking to somebody, or is somebody talking to you? Or this could be something coming up, because I see somebody talking to you and I see them very interested, but I don't feel like, I feel like the way I'm seeing your face is that, I don't think you see them as they see you. An ex is back. Okay. That's okay, because I'm seeing you guys talk, and I'm seeing you not, I see them more interested than you, but I think, and that must be why, because it is an ex. That must be, because I feel like they're more, they're giving it more, and you're just protecting. Um, she says that she can approve of it as long as you, whatever she's saying, like what she's showing me and what I'm feeling is as long as whatever lessons that you guys learned from the past doesn't come back up and it doesn't go back to that. She said yes, because she's showing me hugging and everything like that. She just wants you to remember to stay where you're at and to continue to grow up. Like grow up, like raise your vibration up. You know what I mean by grow up, like growing up. She just doesn't want anything to go backwards. She's saying he's in a good place right now. I kind of like, she's showing me his heart is different this time around as well. She's saying that she's like, does she feel it? Probably not, because she makes me feel like she's showing me that you have, some of your guard up, you're protecting yourself and stuff like that. Because she's still showing, I can see your face. I can see your face, like, you're taking it slow. You're trying to still decide, and you're trying to just protect yourself. But I do feel like his intentions aren't bad. I do feel like there's a lot more on his side right now than yours. But I feel like that's something that, if he wants to pursue this relationship, she's saying it's something that he's just going to have to do. He's going to have to prove himself. He's going to have to show that he wants to be here and be for the right reasons and stuff like that. She's saying that you don't have to change what you're doing, but she just wanted you to see that. I'm hearing she's saying that she wanted you to see and hear that he's trying and that he's doing things that he's trying to. I think she wanted to tell you to, just so you could see it a little bit, because I feel like you're not I feel like there may be things that you're overlooking because you don't know if he's just doing it to do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like I can even say, like, sometimes when my husband comes home and like he brings me something, or if he actually does the dishes, or if he wants to do something, I'm like, are you okay? What's wrong? Sometimes we step back and we're like, what's going on? So she just wants you to see it in a different perspective. That was the only way I could figure out. Like, sometimes, we get so protective, but sometimes, we have to enjoy the good things that are coming through, right? I know it's not always easy, but that's what she's showing me. Was she into football, or are you into football, Miss Ashley? She's talking about football. Hi, Miss Heather. Okay, I don't know. She was showing me football. I know football season is starting. My husband's all about football, but she's showing me football, and she's saying she was telling me football season. I'm seeing the goalpost. I don't know if you go to games, but I feel like if there is a time where are you thinking about doing like sometime, but I don't even know if you were thinking about doing a football theme for a birthday party. I don't know. She's showing me football, and she's showing me you. I don't know if it's you going to a game or if it's just a theme that you could have. Maybe having your birthday party on a football game night. I don't know. That's just what I'm seeing. I don't know. But she's talking about football, and I see you all happy. I feel like you need to go to a game and maybe do that. It's because you love it? Okay. I keep seeing football, and I keep seeing you happy. Hi, Miss Ashley Collins. How are you, dear? Is there somebody in your life who is going through a tough time right now? who may have who may be going through some depression or excluding themselves. Because the way she's shown it to me as Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, but I feel like, I'm hearing like they're excluding themselves, but I do feel like this person is really important, and it sticks out kind of like the elephant in the room is the way it's showing me. Okay. Let's see what else she did, because that was very clear that she showed me that. Oh, that's probably me. You're Miss Ashley. Has this been going on for either 3 weeks or 3 months, Miss Ashley? Because she showed me a number 3 with that. What are we in? September 9, 8, 7, 6. Has there been stuff going on since June with your family? I don't know. She showed me a 3 with that. I don't know if it's been 3 weeks. She didn't show, unless it's been since March. But March, it's been, 3 days. All I saw was a 3. So I was trying to figure it out. She wasn't showing me anything with the 3. Okay. Okay, so what she's showing me with that is she's showing me like puzzle pieces, Miss Ashley, and I feel like she's coming to tell you. I don't know. I don't always like knowing every single detail, as you know the way I work, but she makes me feel like whatever is going on, I don't know. I don't know if you're trying to help fix something or if they're telling you what to do, but I feel like she's just saying with the puzzle pieces, it just reminds me, and it's telling me that not every to remind you that every puzzle piece is different, and just because one piece fits here doesn't mean your piece is going to fit there either. I don't know what this opportunity is, but whatever this opportunity is, I don't know if this is part of it, but she's saying don't put yourself in a place or in a position, don't put yourself in things that make you, that you're not going to fit. I can't do that, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to fit, you don't feel comfortable in. Like, I feel like she wants, if you know that it's not where you want to be, it's not what you want to do, this must be a huge lesson, because I know what this means too. And this is why I always ask Spirit when I do my readings. I like asking for clients and people to come in that I can help with experiences that I've gone through as well. So she's just saying that even though you're going through all of this and they may be seeing you a certain way, because like as I see it, I saw Eeyore, and then I don't remember what it changed to. It changed to something, and then I saw Tigger bouncing around. I don't know why Winnie the Pooh is coming up. I don't even know the last time I watched Winnie the Pooh, unless she likes Winnie the Pooh or you like Winnie the Pooh, or it's just whatever she's pulling through. But then I saw it change to Tigger. And what that has shown me is that you have to be able to just follow. You have to be the Tigger. You have to do what makes you happy. Stay in your own world and just keep going, okay? I don't know. I haven't seen Eeyore. I think I've seen Tigger once before, but I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes things just come through, and I was never a Winnie the Pooh type of child either, so I don't know. I don't know where Winnie the Pooh's coming from. Maybe tuck that in the back of your mind. Maybe it'll pop up later, because I sometimes, like with movies or shows or a commercial that I watch, sometimes comes through, and then I see it for my readings, and I think, oh, that's why I watched it. I haven't watched Winnie the Pooh in forever, so maybe something with Winnie the Pooh will pop up later. Oh, that's why it's coming through. I love it. I was wondering where all the Winnie the Pooh was coming from. I love it. Okay. Well, I'm happy I was like, I don't know where it's coming from. I was really lost. You are very welcome, dear. You are very welcome. I have Miss Brandy, and then if Miss Heather or Miss Angela are still here, let me know, and I will do you guys as well. You are very welcome, dear. I was just like, I'm like, I don't know where this Winnie the Pooh is coming from. I just kind of came out of nowhere. I love it. I'll do Miss Brandy, and then I'm gonna do either if Miss Heather is still here, or if Miss Angela. I am doing good. Miss Brandy, I love the picture that you sent me with the arrows. It totally it made my day. I thought that was so amazing. Because I really had no idea what to tell you about that. I'm like, maybe it's just something in Arizona. Maybe it's just the way it is. Joe always works in mysterious ways. Since I can't shuffle quite yet, let's see what we got for you. Aw. I love it. You know, sometimes when the really strong experiences like that happen, it can be kind of weird. Like I see, I sense, I feel, but like when it comes to like my family, you know, sometimes I think it takes them, some of them, certain ones, they take a lot of energy to do things. Most of my family. The only person that doesn't take a lot of energy for me is Anthony. Personally, I don't know why. Anthony, I always know when he's here. I can feel him. Every once in a while I can see him. But like my grandma and my aunts and uncles, like those type of people, I know they have to use a lot of energy because I could feel it. I love it. You must be opening up more, Miss Brandy. All of those that you must be opening up too, and with all those signs that he gave you with the last reading, must like you're seeing them, like you've messaged me and you've shown me some of the stuff that we've talked about. Okay, I think that's what it is. So let's see what we have so far. Yeah, and I'm seeing that with the cards too, because I'm seeing that, you know, we're taking a leap. We've decided to take that we're starting a new journey is what I'm hearing, that you're seeing the light and you're deciding that, you know what, myself is the most important thing right now. Those experiences are fun though. Don't be scared of it. Don't be scared of it. This is talking about self-love. This is talking about you releasing and you moving forward, and that we're not unfocused. So what this means altogether, I'm hearing with these is that I feel like I keep hearing the word enlightenment. I don't know. I feel like something has shifted. And I feel like that's also why you're feeling and seeing things more. I do feel like there's with the shift, and I feel like this is kicking in also from when you decided to move and decided to take care of yourself and making sure that your own cup is being filled and releasing emotions and situations that you know that you can't, that isn't allowing you to move forward from, that was making you feel a standstill with your brother and maybe with Sam. And I feel like there was, I don't want to say dad, I don't know. I feel like there's another person that something was going on. And I feel like all of that was blocking you, and that they're saying that now that you're seeing what, I don't know if that's even making sense. I feel like there are things that were blocking you. And I feel like the more that you have decided to take care of Brandy and focusing and giving your energy and time to the ones who deserve it instead of giving it to everybody and having to deal with other people's past, other people's things. Sorry, I'm so left-handed. I even do my cards with my left hand. So I know the big black splint is really annoying. It's really bothering me. It may not be bothering you guys, but it bothers me that they want you to know that just because I know I always, let's see, I never see this card, I'm not gonna lie, in the meaning that it is. Like for me, let's see what it, I don't even know what it is. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what the Knight of Pentacles even means. I just Googled it. So this card means diligence, hard work, determination, oh my God, I can't even say it. Material security, safety, and expansion is what this card means. But like when I see this card, it always makes me feel like, you know what? As he's walking away, even though he may be leaving things behind, you're leaving things behind because you're growing, and he's not looking behind. He's leaving things behind because he is, like, it is expansion. Like, I just feel like, there are things that are being left behind because we know, if you go forward, there's better things to come. And I feel like as you're going forward, it's helping you see the direction that you were on and seeing that wasn't where you're supposed to stay. I'm not going to say it's not where you were supposed to go, because we go, and everything we do, where we go, all has a purpose, right? Yes. And I just feel like they're saying that as you went through all this, you left behind goodness. And I feel like that's something that you did where you're at. I know you're not moving out of Arizona right now, but I feel like they want you to know that even though during a lot of those hard times that you went through, they want you to know that you did do some good things. Like there are things that you did that needed to be done that may have opened up some of their eyes. They may not have told you that, but they're telling you that it was something that was part of your journey. I think you're always growing and learning. It's just sometimes we have to see all the perspectives. Let's see. I can't wait to get this thing taken off. Okay. Yes, and I'm seeing that we've started a new adventure, that we've started a new chapter, seeing the perspective of what happens when we're only giving and giving and giving, and we're not receiving, and we're not having that balance. We're seeing that I love it. We're seeing that our magic doesn't work in the way that it normally works. So they're telling you, when you feel like your intuition is off, or you feel like you're not in control, that's when they're saying that's when we need to get back to celebrating and being with the people, or doing the things that we love to do that raise our vibration. I feel like this is a huge thing for you right here. Oh my gosh, I love it, because I know how big of a manifestor you are, and that's exactly what it's saying. So they're coming and saying, as you go into this new chapter, once you feel like things are only one-sided and that you're not in control, you're like, things aren't manifesting, things aren't happening, and you don't know what to do, you have to go back to your roots. You have to go back to celebrating, having the kids, memories, whatever it is. Yes. 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 To celebrating, to doing things that you, I love it. Yes. I it just it makes me so excited when everything connects because I just feel like the one that they just want you to keep that in the back of your head when things don't seem like they're going the way that you normally do, or it feels like what's going on, they're saying this is the time for you to go back to that. So I think that's a good thing. Stop. Joe's being dirty, and I will message about you later. He's naughty. I'm not even gonna say what he said. That's bad. All I'm gonna say is when you start doing that, he's telling you to behave. None. Good. Maybe that's why Joe said that. And I was like, stop it. I don't know if you. I don't know. I don't know if you've gotten if anybody. I'm just gonna say if anybody is sending you dirty pictures or if they send you dirty pictures, Joe says no. Is all I'm gonna say. No. Um, that's just the most what I'm gonna say. What he just said. What he just said to me. But I'm just gonna lay that right there. Okay. Um, yeah, that was the best way I could put it. First, he's showing me that he does. He's saying when it comes to dating again, he's showing me. Um, he's showing me that he doesn't want you. I don't know if there are people who are inboxing you and telling, like, trying to give you opportunities or trying to show. I don't know. He keeps showing me like somebody's trying to open a door for you, but he's saying it's not a door that you want to go through. It's not an opportunity that you want to take. I don't know if this has come up yet. I'm doing mediumship for Brandy too because she wanted both. Um, and I was gonna pull more cards, but Joe just decided it was his turn. um, I don't know. He keeps showing me like a door, like somebody trying to open the door, but he's saying this isn't the door that we're supposed to go through. So either pay attention to your inbox or just know that if somebody wants, I don't know, it makes me feel like I don't know if they're a business person or if they're just very giving and giving and giving. I just feel like he wants you to be cautious with some of the men who may come through your inbox. He does make me feel like the right one who's going to come through your inbox is going to be a mixture. I'm hearing a really big dose of somebody who's going to be kind of like you, but they're going to have some of Joe in them. Um, and he's saying, as weird as it sounds that you may be dating somebody like you, he's saying, but you deserve somebody who has the same characteristics and loving side as you. Okay, the give, like the loving, the balancedness. He said some people, like he's saying, some people didn't have the ability to give you that balancedness, that they weren't showing it. And he's saying you need somebody who's going to do that, especially when it comes to helping with the kids, helping with housework and bills and stuff like that. Okay. Have you gotten any offers on the house yet, Miss Brandy? Because I know what I think I know. I don't remember. I think I know what you have it up for, but he's showing me. He keeps showing. Have you gotten an offer yet? Because he showed me what you have it as, and then I'm seeing, for some reason, I'm seeing 344. I don't know if you have gotten offered that or if they've been trying to talk you into changing your price. I don't know what the 344 is. Um, Rude. I don't like that. That's so weird. I don't like that. Maybe that's why he's showing me different numbers. Maybe we need just you need to. I don't know if they have too many clients right now and he doesn't know how to balance, but I just see him. I don't know. What should she do with that? Um, yeah, because he's showing me that if I feel like if you don't hear from him, he was showing me the number 21, and as I bring up the calendar, I see that's a week from today. Um, I don't know. I feel like there may be. Did he ever change the description? I think if he's not working with you and he's not trying to help, then it's time to switch, my dear. I don't know why, but he keeps showing he's showing me what your offer is, but then I don't know if it's what he's telling you to change it to, or if he's telling you to, or that's an offer that you're going to get. But I keep seeing 344. That may be an offer that you get. I don't know. That is, I know it's a huge drop, but that's what he's showing me. Um, I don't know why, but I keep seeing he's still showing me 344. It may be an offer that you may get, and I don't know if you're gonna ponder the idea. But I think it's time. If he doesn't call you, then I think it's time to switch. He's doing nothing. I think you have 6 months with him. Okay. Oh, are you tied with him for a certain amount because of buying the house or something like that? Is that what it is? Maybe that could. Our realtor didn't do that, but I know some realtors do some type of contract thingy. That is true. I don't. He keeps just showing me what you have listed, and then he's showing me the 344. So I was like, I don't know what that means, but that's what he keeps showing me. And he did show me if he hasn't contacted you by the 21st, then maybe start looking for somebody else to help you with. And if he hasn't fixed the description, maybe just giving him also a piece of your mind as well. Ah, okay. Well, if he's not doing his work, maybe you can talk to somebody who is he like a branch where there's other people with him? Maybe you can contact and talk to his boss or talk to somebody else and tell him what's going on because, if he's not helping you, you know, if he's not doing his job, you shouldn't have to stay stuck. I don't think ours didn't do that. I know some people do. Ours, we knew so long he didn't do that with us. And we became friends with ours, so we didn't go through that. Let's see what else. Did he used to write really small, Miss Brandy? Because sometimes he's writing words and they're so tiny. I'm like, I cannot read that. And my wall is not that far away from me. So I'm like, I don't know what. It's so hard to see whatever it is he's showing me. Did he have small handwriting? I don't know why it's so small. Love something special. Okay. Okay. Like all of a sudden I'm seeing like this writing and it's very small. I can't read that. It just like I keep seeing these things, but they're just so small I can't read it. Okay. Were you thinking about maybe getting it on your arm or something like that? Maybe that's what he's talking about. Maybe he was showing. So it made me feel like, the way it was written, it was being shown kind of like this. You have a hard time seeing. Okay, then maybe that's, I don't know, I'm seeing words and they were just, I'm like, I can't see them. Maybe he's telling you to go get your eyes checked. I don't know. Just like all the words, and even just like he had some letters, like it said, I could tell it said baby, or like baby or babe or whatever it was supposed to be. I don't remember now, but he showed it to me and they were just so small. I'm just like, this is some of the self-love thing that we need to do. We need to take care of Miss Brandy. Perfect. Good. Maybe this is him coming and telling you, making sure that you actually go to it. He's saying, making sure you go so it can help you. I know from my experience with my pregnancy with Lily, it killed my eyes and I had horrible migraines. So if you've been having any migraines lately, that might be why too. My eyesight decided to go goodbye when I was pregnant with Lily. I didn't need glasses every day until I had Lily, so she killed my eyesight. Um times 8. See, I always say Lily took my eyes and Isabel took my brain, because after having Isabel, I don't remember anything. I don't know anything anymore. Like, I feel like Isabel took whatever I had and it just went to her, and Lily took my eyes, because those are like the two things I feel like I lost during my pregnancies. And the eye doctor always joked and said that I shouldn't have any more, because every time I had after Isabel, my eyes have gotten worse. My eyes just get worse every pregnancy too. So she told me it would be better for me not to have any more kids, so I can see. Let's see, what else does he want to say? Okay, he keeps showing me, I don't know if this is what this is, but he's showing me that something keeps popping up. And I don't know what it is. Like, it keeps coming as different things. But whatever keeps, maybe this, okay. He's saying something keeps like popping in, but I think he's bringing up like his poking, and that's him popping in. Like, I feel, because I was going to say, whatever keeps popping up isn't bad, even though it seems weird. And then once I like thought about it, it's him. That is him popping in and poking at you and all that. He was just showing it to me a different way. I'm like, I don't know what that is, but I put the pieces together. Because he kept showing it to me like it's him coming and saying hi. It's him just checking in and him trying to give you the ability to like, he knows that you know that he's there, but he wants you to know that he's there. You know, sometimes we sense spirit or we think it's there, but then we question it. He doesn't want you to have to question it anymore. Okay. I don't know which boy this is, but he's showing me that one of the boys maybe is getting ready for a bigger bike, or they seem like they're ready for a bigger bike. I don't know if this is just a regular bike or if they like the motor crosses or something like that. Um, I don't know, unless it's just somebody who's into skateboarding and motorcycles and fast paced stuff. But he's saying that if you're not ready to give a bigger or more faster thing to him, just to hold your ground. He's saying to give them a little bit longer, and then they should be ready. Because he's making me feel like if you give in and give it too soon, nothing like horrible is going to happen, but something, I just feel like they may not be as ready as they think they are, but they're getting there. He's saying just because they're outgrowing it doesn't mean that they're um, mentally ready for it, if that makes sense. Just like when we see kids who are really tall and we're like, wow, and you think they're a certain age and they're not. Like I can say from Lily's softball team last year, one of the girls was as tall as me and I'm 5'2". And I was like, why is she on an 8U team? Comes to find out, she just turned 9. It's just they grow and they hit as tall as they do before all their daughters have done that. I don't know why this seems there, but it's just like, because even though she looked like she was 16 and she had boobs, and I didn't think she was really 8. Most of you have seen Lily. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh my gosh. But just because they seem one way doesn't mean they're ready. I don't know. He's just showing me one of the boys seem ready. Okay, yeah, because I saw like a bike and then I saw like a skateboard and something that they're just, I don't know, he just came and then I saw the bike grow into like a motorcycle. So he was saying that whatever they want, they're just not ready for it. That's so funny that you gave him a scooter. Oh my God, I find that hilarious. Oh my gosh, Miss Brandy, I'm dying. Miss Heather, are you still here? You're next, my dear. Um, That's so funny, Miss Brandy. Did you have any questions for him? So I can do Miss Heather. I want to make sure I want to try to get everybody in before I have to go. That's so funny. I love it. That's so funny because he was showing, like, I didn't know if like they were wanting like something, the next step up or something, as the way he was showing it to me. Yes, I'm going to do you next, Miss Heather. She paid for cards and a mediumship, so I wanted to make sure I got her done. That's so funny. Joe cracks me up. I don't even remember when Miss Heather got mediumship. Okay, that makes me giggle. Um, I'm hearing he's trying. I do feel like he's kind of like, I feel like he was in a certain spot, and I feel like he thought with the other, wherever he was with the old job, he thought it was going to be something that would get you back. And I feel like he lost his job because he had to, he had to see reality. That makes sense. But I feel like he knows what he has to do because of, his son and being able to do things. I don't feel like it's something that he's going to be with forever, but I feel like he's just trying to be better. I just see eventually him going somewhere else. I feel like he knew he couldn't stay without a job for long. I'm hearing he'll eventually find something better. Miss Heather, is there somebody that you wanted to talk to? I don't feel like he'll stay forever because I don't think he'll feel comfortable working with Brooke so long because of him wanting. I feel like he'll try to prove himself or try to fix himself for a period of time. You're fine. Miss Heather is from I don't even know what day that's from. Sometime one of my last shows that I did. You're welcome, Miss Brandy. Whoever wants to talk to me. You're so cute. No one special. Okay. Let's see who wants to talk to Miss Heather. Okay. Okay, Grammy's coming in, and I don't know if she's talking about you or if she's talking about Grampy. But what she's telling me, she keeps showing me a ladder too. Like I don't like. Okay, she's really excited. Like I'm seeing things different. Like I feel like. Okay, I don't know if there's a lot of pressure, if there's a lot of weight that is supposed to be on your shoulders, Miss Heather, right now. I'm going to try to figure out how to explain this from the way she's showing it to me. Like, I feel like there might be a lot of stuff going on, but the best way to say it is she's making me feel like, and the way she showed is that you're on top of it all and that you have found a way to stay on top of everything. I feel like, a lot of it it may seem more like a routine now, or it may seem like, I don't know how else to explain it, but I see like, what they usually show me is like there's so much going on and you have a lot of weight on your shoulders, but they're showing me like you standing on top of it, which is making me feel like, you're in control, you know what you're doing. And, it makes me feel like things aren't building, like there isn't as much stress building up because I feel like you found a system or something the way it works. And then I see the ladder, and then I feel like I'm climbing the ladder, and it makes me feel like this is what's making things either go smoothly or what's making you feel like things have been going up. Does that make sense? I don't know, but that's what she showed me. Hi, Miss Cheryl. Okay, at first I didn't know if this, because she came in and I didn't know if it was for you or if it was for him, but that's what she was showing me, and that's the way she was showing it to me. Like there was just so much, and I saw somebody standing on top of them, so that does make sense. That if you're finally getting answers and you're climbing up, okay, that makes sense. That was the way she showed it to me, and I couldn't tell who it was for. But she's saying that this is she's bringing the ladder back, and I feel like this is the way that we're supposed to be going, to keep climbing this ladder for 2 of the 3 things. Perfect. Okay. This is something like you staying on top of it, and this, like, whatever you did to put him on that path must be where he needs to go. So that must be what she's talking about, because I know that may have seemed an odd way, but that's clear as day what she showed me. Okay, well, that's really interesting. Okay, are you keeping, like, is somebody, I don't know, she keeps changing the animal, so I know it doesn't mean an animal, but what she keeps showing me is something about one eye. So with the one eye, I don't know, I can't tell which way she's going with it. Like, I don't know if if she's talking about you keeping an eye on things, or if somebody only has one clear eye. Is Grampy having any issues with his eyes? Or are you having any issues? Because for some reason she's only showing, like, I can tell there's supposed to be 2 eyes, but I'm only seeing one. And I don't know what the message is supposed to be. But like, I'm seeing it clear as day. It's just like I see human faces, and then it kind of changes to everything. Like, I just feel like there's one eye. That's all I see is the one eye. That's all I'm seeing. Okay. Okay, I have to turn to make sure. Okay, so if there's any issues, it might be the right eye, because if I turn that way because of the way it's showing it to me, yeah, the right eye. I don't ask Grampy at some point if how his right eye is doing. There's something about an eye that just may be weaker. I don't know if Grampy needs to go, if anybody needs to go to the eye doctor. I don't know, something about the right eye. No, wait. Yes, because they're showing me the left eye. I wanted to make sure. Perfect. I don't know, something about somebody, unless I don't know if it's you looking, like, if her saying, like, you're keeping a close eye on Grampy too. I don't know. All she was showing me was one eye, and it kept mostly being an animal that had, like, how the animals who have their eyes on the sides too. I don't know. Just tuck that away, and if something pops up and makes sense, I don't know. But that's all she kept showing me was that. Now it's gone. So I don't know I don't know. She's showing me she showed me flags. She's showing me I feel like when you guys went, yeah, and she's showing me music. She wants you to know that she was with you guys when you went to the concert. She's saying when you went to the concert again, she's showing me that your mom went with you. I know your mom's waiting patiently. She wants to give you a message too. Let's see. No. Okay, and she's showing me that, I don't know, the best way I can put it is I feel like there has been so much that could have spiraled out of control. I don't feel like this just has to do with Grampy. I feel like this has to do this can do with anything because of the way she's showing it to me, is I feel like there's a lot of things that could have spiraled out of control, but I feel like she wants you to know with the way that you have, we don't always feel like we're in control, but she's showing me the way that you have grounded yourself and the way that you have taken control of certain things has made it stay where things need to be. Even if it feels like things are still going like this, it just makes me feel like she wants you to know that things could, I don't even know if that makes sense. Like whatever's been going on, she's just saying that she wants you to know, as hard as some of it may seem right now, she's saying things could have gone worse, or things could be harder, but because of the directions that you've gone in and the things that you have done to pull things together or hold down the fort or whatever, she's saying that it's made it better. Did that make sense at all? I don't know. That's what she was showing me. Because she was, at first I saw like a whirlpool, like with the pool and then with the shark. And then the pool kind of turned into a tornado. And then it was showing me that it could have split into all of this. But then it was just one tornado and that it slowed down. I don't know what any of that means, but that's what I took from that. Okay, she's gonna let your mom come in. She wanted to tell you all of that. Okay, because that, I don't like blasting people's personal lives on Facebook either. I know it's a Facebook Live, but I still try to find a balance when it comes to this, because I wouldn't really want that. So I try to get them to tell me things that you guys can understand too, that you may be able to take whatever I say and be like, that pieces with this, just to, to help you, but not to, I don't like to blast people. Okay. Okay. Cause that's the way she showed it to me. Let's see. Okay. Let me see, but I'm trying to think of what that means. She's showing me something about, I keep seeing 3 years ago, and I keep seeing something, and I don't know what it means. So let me see what this means, because I feel sometimes when I don't know what it is, I hear I have my ways of looking. Even though this is like the one thing that I hate. Okay. Okay. She's telling me, so some 3 years ago, and then she showed me like the worst animal in the world, and she's laughing at me. She said she had to use that one. She showed me spiders. I thought maybe she was like gonna say something about Halloween, but all I'm seeing is spiders. So 3 years ago, she's saying that 3 years ago, she's making me feel, how do I put this? I don't know. She's like, I feel like something about 3 years ago, wherever you were 3 years ago, I don't think you would have thought that you would be where you are now, if that makes sense. Because it's making me, like, the way she's showing it to me is that I feel like, within these last 3 years too, I just feel like you have pulled things together, and she's telling me that you have found yourself more, and I feel like there's been some balance that has come through. Yes, Miss Kathy, you will be after Miss Heather. Does that make sense? Hi, Miss Paula. Spiders are not my friend, so I don't know. I just feel like she keeps talking about something about 3 years ago, and like I just feel like wherever we were 3 years ago, we were that wasn't okay. Then that's why, because like I was seeing it going down, the spider going down, and the second one was like a bigger one, and then it was being pulled up. I hate spiders. I always get so mad when they show me spiders, because it's like I can't even handle like a spider that's as big as like a salt crumb, like salt or a crumb or something like that. But that's part of like what a spider meaning, I guess, is. And that's what was pulled. There's a bunch of meanings, but the ones that I was pulled to was the balance and whatever else I said that I don't even think was part of that, because a lot of this I didn't talk about, like the artistry and all that. But I just feel like there was so much. I don't know. I just feel like there was so much like you've grown, the manifesting, and just a total difference than where you were 3 years ago. And she's showing me that she's happy that we found our light. And I know that you like to cook, and I know you like to bake, but she's showing me all of that. And I feel like, I don't know if you did that more within the last couple of years. I do know, and I could feel, and from what they tell me, I do feel like Grampy helped a lot too. To be honest with you, I feel like being able to have him with you into cooking for more and being able to get your hands going again, she's saying, has helped. She's also saying, is there any Halloween stuff for your fairs that you are wanting to do? Yeah, because I was seeing cooking and baking, and I wasn't going to say it, but she kept showing it to me. I'm like, I already know this. But she was still showing it to me. So I was like, okay, I'll say it. I got you, Miss Kathy. Um, Okay, like I was like, at first I thought it was Halloween, and then I heard, I don't know, it's so hard to explain sometimes what I hear and see and feel. But then I didn't feel like the spider was the meaning of Halloween. But like with some of the other stuff she's showing me, like I feel like there's just so, I feel like with the path that you've been on, I know you've been having such a great time with your business. She's just showing me too, with the holidays coming up, to that I feel like the way she's showing me is, I feel like, there are certain things that people would do with Halloween. I feel like, she's saying that you're going to take some of that and you're going to change it. Like, I feel like you have ideas and different ways of doing things. Like something with like broomsticks. I'm seeing monsters. I'm seeing like floating aliens and stuff like that. I don't know. She's just making me feel like there's some things and ideas I don't even know if that you might have, or she's saying that whatever ideas you have, she's saying to take those and make your own. Oh, that's fun. Perfect. All she was showing, I feel like there's some Halloween ideas that you can go with. Maybe you could also be baking. Maybe you can throw in some of your baking in that too with your candles, having a little section. Maybe bake some food and put in, whatever you have. Perfect, because that's what she was showing me. Maybe she's saying to do some of those again. I don't know. That's exactly what those. That's what she showed me. Or she could just be bringing it up that that's something that might be coming up. I feel like your baking could do good too. I know you have so many things that you offer, but if you have time, maybe for your fairs, you could, have a side and, donate for cookies too. Did you? See, I didn't even know that. That's what she was telling me. So maybe she's saying to make this, maybe this is something to add to it too. And you could also, she also was telling me, you could always make it more of an incentive too. And you can make as much as you want. And you could, if you want to raise, I know we talked about raising your prices too, but maybe if you haven't raised them yet, you can raise them $5 and say, if you buy this, you get a cookie. You can pick a cookie out for free. That way, you're getting money towards the cookies and whatever you paid for them and making a profit too. But I think the baking and all that is something that she's saying to really add to your fairs. That's something and that could be something that she's saying with it. Yes, I saw that. I shared that on my Facebook because I thought that was so cute. Maybe you should make some cookies or make little pies or something like that too. Yes, I saw that because I shared it and I thought I've never seen that before. I think you need to advertise that more because I think that's adorable. I think that would be cute for Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that. I thought that was adorable. I love candles, but with feathers, it makes it really difficult. She's still into everything's mine. I'm going to sniff and touch everything. So I haven't gotten to burn any candles in so long because if I touch anything, she appears and she thinks it's hers. Good. I think your baking you should throw into, especially with your fairs and whatever crafting things you go to, because I really feel like you can get really creative and out of the box with that as well, to experiment, and I feel like it will go really good too. She's showing me that she's been hugging you a lot. She's saying, I'm hearing, she keeps saying this month sucks and she's sorry. I don't know why, but all I keep hearing is this month sucks. I'm sorry. And then she's always, and she's hugging you. She's saying, especially when you're having your moments, she wants you to know that she's there and she's giving you all the love that she can. I don't know why, but I keep seeing her hand you balloons too. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I have no idea why she's handing you balloons. So I see her handing you balloons and I'm seeing you let them go. So I don't know if she's trying to give you, she's raising your vibration, or she's giving you gifts or giving you seeds to help you. But when you let go of the balloons, it looks like you're happier and lighter and stuff like that. Oh, the 13th was yesterday. Oh, no wonder why this month sucks. I don't think I was on Facebook yesterday. I was going to do a live yesterday, but there was stuff going on and I was just lost in my own little world yesterday. I won't lie. I took a tawny day. Oh, I did see that. I did comment on that. I remember now. It didn't feel like yesterday, though. I don't even know what today is, so that's hard for me. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Yesterday, I was in a weird mood. If it was after supper, then that might be why. because I took Isabel to dance yesterday. It's already a drive all the way out there. And all they did was try on jackets, and they talked to one of the moms who knows how to sew to see if she could help fix some of the team leotards that they bought, because the boob part were way too big on a lot of the girls. And they did that for like 45 minutes. And I was really in a weird mood after that. So I was like, I drove 30 minutes out here to watch my child sit by a mirror for 45 minutes. It was really hard for me. So that might be why I don't remember. But yeah, she was showing me that. That might be why she's giving you the balloons, because she wants to give you the love to let you know that she knows that it's sucky. She is saying that, I don't know if you've been playing more music too when you're baking or when you're crafting and all of that, but she's showing me like musical notes around you, and it's making me feel like that the music or whatever you're listening to, if it's not music, if it's a radio or whatever, I don't know, but she's just making me feel like whatever you're listening to is, I feel like, helps calm you, and it helps keep you focused. Like, she makes me feel like it makes you get lost in the moments, and it makes you not have to worry about, how long you've been doing something for or whatever. I don't know. For some reason, I'm seeing footballs too. I don't know if this is your dad coming through or if this is just a message for you, but I feel like they're saying too, with the football season coming up, if there's anything that you make or that you do with the footballs, to do that too. I love it. That's cute. Yes, that's what she was showing me. I love it. Miss Kathy, are you here? Miss Heather, I give you all of my love. I don't even know if I said it, but did I say something about football? I don't know. I saw something about football. I don't know if you do anything with football sports, but I know all that is starting back up. It might be something that might come good. All of a sudden, look, I just saw footballs, and I was like, okay. And then I got sidetracked, and then I saw footballs again. I was like, okay, I'll just say all I saw was footballs, and then I kept seeing men, and then Jer called. I was like, okay, I get the hint. I get it. So I wanted to say something. Good. The football's starting, so I think that's a good thing too. I know there are a lot of women who like football, but I'm hearing that the footballs are gonna go good. Let me do Miss Kathy. Then after Miss Kathy, I'm gonna have to go pick up the girls. That's so funny. Yeah, all of a sudden I kept seeing footballs, and sometimes then they show me something else, but it all came back. So take the footballs as a good sign. I love it. Okay, Miss Kathy. Let's see. Miss Kathy, Miss Kathy? I wish you weren't so far away. Miss Kathy, I feel like you are in the same place a little bit as Miss Krista. Ish. Like the thing that I can compare that to from the healing I did for her is how okay, let's see how I can explain this. I just feel like there's a lot of battles that you're going with the Two of Wands and the Five of Swords. Like, I feel like that just because you're here doesn't mean that we're going to be stuck here forever. But then there's feelings and emotions that make us feel like, what am I supposed to do? Maybe this is why I'm feeling that way. Like, I feel like there's so much emotions going on that we don't know how to feel. We don't know if we want to step out of our comfort zone, but we want to take a new adventure, but then we're feeling guilty and we're feeling like all of this mixed emotions. Yes. But what also came up is that even though, we're peaking and this could be that that you're thinking about taking the leap, but we have to give, we don't know how we're going to feel. You are very welcome, Miss Heather. I don't know, I feel like there's so much mix, but then I do feel like, there's a balance here. And even though there's like we're trying to balance things out, I'm trying to figure out what the emotions are that I need to say. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot. I feel like we want to go out, even though, okay, if it's making sense, and I won't try. Sometimes I don't feel like I make sense. Like I just see that, that we want to get out of our comfort zone, but we like where we are. There's been so much going on that we want to give people their power back, but then we feel guilty, but we know this is a balance that we need to do because things have been blocking our light, but we need to follow our intuition. We need to follow our passion. Is what I'm hearing. Because when I see it this way, I just feel like this is the path that you have been on, but we're enlightening. We know what we need to do. And, I'm happy that you're doing that with whoever it may be. I just feel like it's, I know where your heart lies, Miss Kathy, and I know how it is to be there. I feel like it just goes so back and forth with, ooh, don't want the dog to eat my cards. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like the friend in me doesn't want you to have to sit and wait. But then, we have that wonderful lesson of patience. But I just feel like, even when he's ready, he'll come back. But I do feel like that you do need to be able to enjoy and be happy. And I just feel like they really want you to be happy. So that makes me happy. Let's see. Yes. Yes, and that's what these cards are showing me. They're showing me like, I feel that when I see this, it's made me feel like we've tried. I feel like, this makes me feel like the circle thing makes me feel like, we've gone around in circles. We feel like we've given so much. Trying to think, like, I just feel like, I keep seeing this card. Like when I look at it, I see it going like this. Like I feel like, you've laid things out, you've done things, and since it's not working the way that we want to, it's making us question things. It makes us questions. It makes us wonder, and then we go to the past. And then when we go to the past and try to figure it out, it makes us go through that heartache. It makes us wonder why we're going through this pain, and then it makes us see things, like oil and water, like trying to figure out eye to eye, figuring out why things didn't work. And this is something that I think is good for you, that you are going to experience something else, because I feel like they want you to get out of this feeling. Like I feel like this is a cycle that we've gone through about, I can see it. Like I can see it like a movie clip, and I can't explain it to you. Like the heart that you have, I keep seeing you giving and putting things out and being like, look, this is what I offer. This is what this is who I am. This is what I get. And I see it's all good, and it's just like, and they're saying that with you putting all that faith and love out there, sometimes it makes you feel like you're going backwards, and that you might think, what do I have to do, or what do I have to change? And then it leaves you just in that heartache. It makes you feel like you can't balance. Does that make sense so far? I'm going to see what they're going to. I don't know. I feel like this, as I'm not saying you have to give Joe up. I'm not saying you have to marry somebody else. I just feel like, we have to, I feel like I don't know. I just feel like he's I don't know. I just want to slap him. I just want, as what I've always told you, what I always tell you is I want you to feel like you've already had you've had the love of your life. I want you to have these next chapters is to be able to experience and love and being able to do what you need to do. Because I feel like part of you still thinks about moving. I don't think moving would be a bad thing, but I know there are other things that keep you where you're at. Um, I don't know if moving to would make knows that it would have to be you moving on or you doing something. Um, yeah, right here. This is your head telling you something, your heart telling you something, and with these two battling out, it's making certain opportunities come to an end. And it's making you feel like your hands are tied and that you're not balanced. There's so much that's going on. I feel like this is why this person came into your life as well, Miss Kathy, is because you need to find the balance with your head and your heart. And you need to see that certain situations need to come to an end and that you need to put yourself more in control. That even though you do everything you need to show, I just feel like there's nothing else that you can do. And I do feel like this freedom of being able to see what this next one could do for you, because I'm seeing purple and I'm seeing it as freedom and peace. And I feel like it's going to bring peace for you to kind of connect back together. Like the way I can say it is connecting your mind, body, and spirit back together as a whole. Does that make sense? I just feel like with all the things that he has going on and all the things that you are trying to do, it just that opportunity just isn't going to go anywhere right now. And they're saying it's not going anywhere right now because of the ties and the battles and the imbalancement. Of course, Miss Paula, I thought I messaged you back. I guess I messaged you back in my head. I wouldn't be able to do it tonight, and Lily has a softball game until 8 p.m. tonight, and I probably wouldn't get home until I probably wouldn't. I could do it tomorrow. I don't want to promise you tonight because I will have to get them to bed and everything like that. I am free tomorrow. I'm home all day tomorrow, Miss Paula. Let me know what time is good for you. The only time is that right now I have to leave to go get the girls. And then the morning time I leave at 8:30 to drop the girls off at school. I want you to enjoy this. I don't want you to have any guilt. Allow yourself to have more freedom and to just I know you're allowing yourself to adventure and do things and live, but I feel like you hold yourself back a little bit because of the experiences and wanting that again. I just there's just so much that that he needs to do, and I want to hear all the details about your date. The best thing that I could tell you, my love, is to do either listen to some meditation music or some chakra music, but I just feel like they want you to find that balance back with the things that your head says and your heart. I know your mom comes through and gives you messages, but I feel like if you ask your higher self for signs and your higher self to really help guide you in the right path, I feel like if you connect with yourself, like your higher self a little bit more, because that's what I do. My guides probably don't like me. I'm not my guides aren't always the first people I go to. Usually I go to my brother and then I ask my higher self for signs. and stuff, and then I'll hear Anthony's input every once in a while. And then my guides will come through. But usually, like, that is where I go. But you have to let me know if anybody would like a reading, message the page. Remember, $30 for 30-minute mediumships for the month of September. Leo heard me that we had to go get the girls. So he's like sitting here like, let's go. So I have to go pick up the girls. We got to go to ballet and jazz and softball. So that's why I hopped on earlier. But if you need me, you can message me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.